Mike Tyson was one of the most entertaining heavyweights in this, probably the last, I would say, 50 years. He was definitely the most entertaining heavyweight in the 1980s. But today he's an old man, right? He's an old man. And it, there's no confirmation or anything, but obviously Mike Tyson in the last 2 3 weeks has been he's been coming up. You see him in these little clips here and there where he looks like he's shadowboxing or he's hitting the pads, and he looks like he's training. Um, and it looks like he's coming. He's making a comeback. He even said himself, "I'm back." Right now, people are saying he's gonna come back to fight guys like Evander Holyfield or somebody like a Shannon Briggs, and I have no problem with that. I think that's fair because somebody like Evander Holyfield and Shannon Briggs, they're both old men, just like Mike Tyson. They're in the same generation as Mike Tyson. I just don't want Mike Tyson to come back and fight a young guy, like a young heavyweight, because I don't think he's gonna do good. I think that would just be like a really bad look for his legacy. I mean, imagine Mike Tyson fighting some young journeyman and getting beat up against a young journeyman. You know what I'm saying? It would not be a good look. I mean, when Mike Tyson lost to what's that guy's name? The last guy he fought, even when he fought Danny Williams, that was an embarrassment because a prime Mike Tyson would have destroyed Danny Williams. Uh, but in his last two fights, the Danny Williams loss, and I always forget that dude's name that he fought. I think he's an Irish guy. The last guy he fought, he would have destroyed those guys in his prime. That was embarrassing. When you look at those last two fights, it's embarrassing seeing Mike Tyson get beat up against guys in that caliber. And that was 15 years ago when Mike Tyson was way younger, right? 15 years younger. So he's gonna be at this point. He's gonna be 10 times more, washed up. So if he were to fight a young heavyweight, even if he's a journeyman, I see that young heavyweight beating Mike Tyson. So I just don't think, and like I said, it'll be a bad look for Tyson. It will not look nice. It will not look pretty. So I think that if he does come back, he should just fight guys his own age, because at least it would be fair. All right, because guys like Evander Holyfield, they haven't fought in years. Um, Shannon Briggs, although Shannon Briggs definitely is, you see him in the gym a lot. He's definitely way past his prime. I think I wouldn't mind seeing that. I think that would be entertaining to see two senior citizens fighting. Well, they're not really. Tyson's not a senior citizen, but he's no spring chicken. He's in his 50s. A senior citizen is really old. He's not a senior citizen, but it wouldn't. I wouldn't mind seeing something like that. I don't want to see this man fighting a young guy because I don't think it's going to be good. I think he's going to lose unless he's fighting like a young guy who has no boxing experience. Then yes, Tyson will win. But if he fights a young journeyman, he'll probably lose. I know people are going around saying, "Oh, Tyson could probably knock out one of these prime heavyweights like a Derek Chisora or Dillian White." No, he's past his prime. He's washed up. He was washed up 15 years ago when he lost to Danny Williams. Look how washed up he looked back then. He was 16 years ago. He was completely washed up. How do you think he is now? He even admits that he when he was in the Joe Rogan podcast, he said he didn't work out, he didn't box, so he's extremely rusty. So yeah, I don't think he's gonna do good if he comes back and fights a young guy. I just think he should stay fighting guys his own age. That's basically all. I'm out.